Good afternoon or blessed risings. I appreciate y'all tapping in on the breaking news side of the game. We going in breaking news, brother. I'm in here on the breaking news side of the game.
About 20 feet away from us, so this is very secluded area on the south side. Now, Adi, explain to us what is going on right now. You've been in before, so what are they doing back there?
So, as we know, SAPD responded in force. So SAPD secured the perimeter, brought their crime scene unit, started taking care of the injured and the ones that were survivors. Some have been transported to local hospitals and critical for stable condition. Now you have Homeland Security investigation showed up. They're going to be taking a look and take over the investigation. SAPD evidently respond first, and they could go against the driver for human smuggling charges at the state level. But the Homeland Security investigation at the federal level is going to be able to investigate the whole smuggling organization all the way to Mexico and Central America.
And we've done that before. That last tractor trailer led us all the way. I went with photojournalist Brian Sanchez Pablo Cavazos down to Aguascalientes, a town where many people would come here. This is not the first time.
No, it's not the first case in 2017. Very unfortunate. For what we have heard, this one is going to be even worse than that one. We have a large number of people deceased. We have some survivors that have been transported to hospitals. So now it's in the hands of the investigators to try to find out who did this to these undocumented immigrants.
Okay, talk about the driver again. So if the driver is found, what charges is he facing for every person who died in that trailer?
So he'll be charged, and the federal prosecution will be an enhancement because there's a loss of life in the smuggling venture. So the driver, the people working and operating the stash house and at the river, the people crossing them to the river, everybody in that human smuggling that they can prove the connection will face the same charges because people lost their life because they endangered the individuals. They put them in the back of a tractor trailer with no means to escape. We know how hot it is in San Antonio in Texas during this past week. Imagine inside that tractor trailer box with no air. It's going to be 150 degrees in no time.
How difficult is it to identify when you're talking about a population that is moving, that has fake IDs, some of them, or no ID at all for others? How and how Homeland identify these people so they can go back to their families?
So the disease are going to go to biometrics. If any of these individuals have been encountered by immigration or law enforcement entities in the U.S., there'll be some record of that encounter. The others that do not have any biometrics, fingerprints, eye scan, they'll be pending. The Homeland Security investigation and the victim advocate will be contacting some of the consulate because this individual can be from anywhere in Central America, South America, Mexico, and we depend on family members trying to contact their loved ones that are going to be disappear or they're not going to be contacting them for some time, and that's going to be one of the ways they're going to be trying to identify the disease. Let
me ask you, this location here, they came here. What normally happens is vehicles that would have come to do pickups, or would it have been another driver? What would have happened if everything worked without people dying?
Yeah, so what we've seen in this type of environment here, away from the eyes of the law enforcement and other drivers, there will be individuals coming, family members or other smugglers, to pick up either their family members or another level of the smuggling venture, going to Dallas, going to Houston, going north, going to the East Coast. So if typically they'll open the back, people jump out, get in the vehicle, and they keep moving.
Okay, well, Adi, thank you so much. We're going to head back. The chief and the mayor are walking right now to the other area of this scene. Reporting live from the south side, Demi Virgen, Fox News at 9.
You say she was asking all the good questions, wasn't she, though?
Right.
She was all in the little beeswax, wasn't she? Boy, she was trying to have him explain the whole operation.
Investigative report at its finest. I promise you, we gonna know everything. We got. You gonna tell us uh, why? And hold on, I was gonna bring up that this ain't the first time that it just happened. Like,
Right.
man, that just happened.
Nah, you know they've been on that.
Right. Talking about, and it was almost the same amount. That was they just didn't die. You
But
know what
they
I'm
said
saying?
some died on this case. That's why. That's the only reason they talking about it. Really, he made that
That's it.
very clear. Like normally, this would glow on like clockwork, and they would go to San Antonio and Texas, and then this, that, and the third.
And they would get
They
paid
was,
such and such amount of bread.
yeah. Cuz was spilling all the beans, wasn't he? Though.
I mean, usually they get picked up around the way.
Yeah, that's those model citizens for you, though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, usually they get picked up around the way. You know what I'm saying? Live with that latest but now they said the mayor. I was gonna catch them with all the. I just like to hear all the sriracha mail splain that be happening.
Oh, well, because you already know
You
it's
know what I
coming.
mean? Before they can scrape it, I be trying to have it on record like, nah, that ain't what was said.
Hey, I think they're
Go
gonna be
go
mad
watch
at
the
Cuz though.
episode.
I think they're gonna be mad at Cuz, like Cuz told too much of the beeswax. He was saying too much.
He
He
told
was
too
too
much
off
because
cold.
he said he was too over. He
Oh
did
yeah, they
tell
gonna get
over.
him. No, first of all, she was off cold for asking, because she was asking all the beeswax. I mean, you trying to get a nigga indicted.
Right.
And he telling it like he headed up the whole operation. He ain't had nothing to do with it, boy. He was busting it down though. The inner workings.
He was.
The inner workings though.
Hey,
What
boy.
you got? You got some of the mayor
I'm
for
trying to
us?
get him some more. Yeah, I'm trying to get the mayor on the scene because that would be live on the scene. You know what I'm saying? But for real, it don't really seem like too many folks is picking it up, P. To just keep it 1,000 with you.
You know how we do.
They seem like they just going hard on abortionists, fam.
Yeah, you know they gotta.
Because like I said, this ain't their first time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't their first time. This just happened like a few weeks ago, like in May, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. So it's like, and then it happened before then. Then it just keep and then they found somebody, Uvadale. That happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. Y'all know this been cracking, but y'all ain't tripping because you want your little numbers to be on fleek. You know what
Uh
I'm
huh.
saying? But there comes a price with that.
Man, get them in the box any way possible, face.
You smell me? And some of them you gonna get here dead. Some of them gonna get here alive, P. And they
It's
like,
just
and they
happy.
like, I'm willing to sacrifice that. See, it should be up right now. The mayor should be up right now. They must be running a little, but or whatever. Now you know they probably gonna see. No, none of that.
You know we
You
be
know
on
they
top
probably
of it.
gonna get the.
That's all that is. Well, run that Kendra while you
They
look for it.
definitely gonna stay. What boy, you're something like a genius, ain't you? They need to
There
be
you go.
hearing that anyways, cause we ain't on here. Woe is me, man. Y'all need to do something. No, you need to do some immigration laws, man. You taking away a lot of resources, a lot of money with the shenanigans that you know is happening all the time.
Right.
Be1 to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-Black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Meloa. Be
Music TV.
Yeah.
That's so lovely.
Kendra.
Don't you agree?
Miss
Y'all
Kendra,
heard what she
man.
said. Go sign that petition, man. Stop playing and all that. But anyway, was you able to find something, brother?
I'm right there at it. Actually, yep. Hold on. It's a little something. See, they on code, P. That's why they let it keep going on. Straight up, cause they on code, P. They definitely on code, and that's what we trying to be. That's why I clicked in. Like, hold on, P. We need to be forced to let it be known. Don't be tricked by all that. Now everybody a kind heart and all that. We got the same thing. You know, no death on nobody. But we can't care about somebody else's sin more than our own situation.
Right.
And I mean, and that is it's like abortion thing. And they're gonna tie everything to that. That's not our issue.
Right.
It's absolutely not our issue.
And I'm glad they did it.
Now,
Now I would say, I'm sorry, could you hear me?
I can hear you,
Oh,
sir.
okay. I was gonna say I'm glad that they did it. I mean, I do feel like that it should be available in the event of, rape, incest, blah blah blah. You dig? I don't think that choice should be
Right.
taken away. But I'm definitely cool with them snatching up the willy nilly, let me get the board show. You know what I mean? Cause you know what I mean? That's gonna make people be a little bit more responsible with their packages.
Right.
Maybe people will grow up a little bit now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's real.
Maybe people might be concerned more about a person's booty in the relationship. Females too. They be more
Right.
concerned
Facts, but
about
I'm talking about everybody.
they be more concerned about their booty sometimes than we do. Now maybe we can
That's
pick each
real though.
other's brain and raise some families. You know what I mean?
No,
But
you telling them
you
all
know,
right.
black people feel like everything that white mommy and daddy's going through, they got to get involved and they got to be concerned and they got to pick a side. And they got to da 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 da. You know,
No, that's real.
everybody
But
always feel
it's
like they got to pick a side. Nah, everything ain't for you, Holmes. You ain't got
yeah.
nothing. You ain't got with everything, Holmes. It's cool. You feel me?
How come you don't stay in your lane then? I'm just trying to do me. Stay in my lane. Well, practice that right
But
there.
let it be a black man going to court. You got everything to say about that.
Period. Out the woodwork.
I'm
I've
telling
never
you,
even
all
heard
the
the comment
opinions,
before.
all the analysis, play by play. They done paralegal work. they done, I'm
They
saying,
did paralegal work, P.
yeah, man, keep that same energy. They done certified letters and documents. They ready for you. And then look, most people can't even
That's
tell you
true
what
though.
Roe versus. Hey, most people can't even tell you what Roe versus Wade is even about.
What?
And you want to know how I know they can't tell you? Because I ain't even know until recently. So I know your ass ain't know. Now I knew what the
What?
case was about, but I didn't know the intricacies and like the strong overtone of denying the perceived black man of his rights and railroading him and blah blah blah. See, I ain't even know all about that. Y'all all up in arms, huh? Okay.
All up in arms. I promise you. But listen, I think they going too. They taking all day with this news conference, P. And we really don't care that much like that, P. We really don't. We really don't, P. Yeah. We ain't gonna hold you. I don't. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Now, hold on now. I might have just got the little, hold on now. Did I just get the little Bluetooth?
What you doing there now?
I might have got the Bluetooth now.
What you got to go
Oh,
on
no.
now?
Hold on.
I'm trying to see where
Boom,
you're
boom.
coming from, brother.
Oh, hold on. Okay, here's the little bum right here.
Is that an interrogation station, lady? So like, yeah. So where they pick them up from? Where were they born? Yeah. How many love it?
Now it is over half off at 1,000, and if you're one of the first callers, we'll even throw in 3 sessions for free.
I hear something. What's
Okay,
that?
here we go.
We got a call from the city of San Antonio to come and help, potentially help the people who are here tonight. So the Catholic Church and the city have been working with these issues for many, many years now.
Okay, I hear
And our
something, but
goal
I
is
don't
just
see
to
it.
provide for the families, for the people who
Let me see.
want to survive this. So if
Oh,
they need
okay,
place
hold
tonight
on.
to stay, or they need clothes, need food, whatever they need, Catholic Church will provide for that. You know, same thing that happens to everybody is like we know that more or less 40 people plus have died, and people have been taken to the hospital. So we don't know how many people exactly, but at the end of the day, we'll just try to help as many people as we can.
Any children?
Don't know.
Nada. Do you know how often you've responded to this kind of situation in San Antonio or nearby?
This is not the first time that we do this. Years ago, we had the problem when a lot of people actually died in another truck. And then there has been some other incidents that, you know, we just, for us, we help everybody that we can. So right now, I wish I know more, but we don't. But as soon as we know, we'll see.
There's been a lot of tragedy around in this area. And I imagine you all responded to that too.
Yeah, Catholic Church as well now on Uvalde. We are hiring Thursday there for a long, long time, for years, because we believe that, you know, each human being, each child is a child of God, and we're going to help them as much as we can.
Have you been told anything about where this might have been from?
No, not yet.
How many do you know?
We don't know. I mean, I don't know 40 people, 40 plus, but again, that's the police, so that's someone from the city. I don't know. I am by like just to be sure that we can help the kids, the families, or whoever needs help tonight.
What would you say to people that are watching right now? Panama. Last week, I just talked to a woman, Colombian, with her
Can you turn it up,
husband,
son?
who are thinking this way, and they don't do this all the time. What would you say of coming?
It's not for me to tell them to come or not to come. It's, each one has their this and life issues. It's a difficult journey. It's help to thousands of people every week, and we see them with nothing come, and they lost so much. I admire what they are doing. I admire the fact that they need to do this, and it's sad for me that they cannot send their own countries. But it's not a beautiful way.
Ahora, en español la misma cosa.
La gente que viene de otros países no es una cosa muy de rosa. Esto es difícil y la
Oh,
verdad
wow.
es
I
que
had
es
to
un
break it
sacrificio
off in
enorme.
Spanish
Puedo
too,
juzgar,
huh?
no sé, depende de cada familia, pero es difícil.
You know, we've had a lot of high temperature. This is like drought conditions. Usually people know from other countries when the hot season is. Is the fact that it's come earlier maybe?
You know, it's like we see immigrants coming through, and you know, sometimes March, April are the best times for them to come, and then it slows down. But sometimes then it spikes. So I don't know. Maybe these people need to do this. So I truly don't know.
What are your sentiments right now, knowing that maybe 40 plus people have just passed away at this moment?
This is horrible. I think this is a horrible for them, for their families, for all of us in San Antonio. I spoke to Gustavo, and he's just for this, and he's praying for all of us who have families. You know, makes you wonder, why am I leaving my country to do this? Why am I leaving to go to America and work? You know, it's tough.
What would you say to people that say, you know, they died, and they treat them like they're animals, like they're not human beings? What would
If
you
she
to
say,
these
what
people?
would you say
Human
to the
beings have to be
people? One more
regardless of where they're
time.
born, and all of us have respect and dignity. Okay.
Hey, hold on. Can we? I can't. I gotta say something. First off, that's a master class in being on code. Boy, that boy, you know, obviously he had to speak light of the dead, but Cuz was extra, extra, extra on code. Like, I applaud them. I think they should just do it. Just find a different way to do it. That's all. He was gun ho about it too. You would think that He had talked to his cousin on his way over here. That was his people. He was super into it. That's it though. It's quiet as kept. You on mute, man. You been on mute the whole time. I couldn't hear nothing you were saying. You was on mute, bro. You was on mute. Now you just put yourself back on mute because I took you off of mute. Where you at, Jack? Yeah, you was over there spitting hot fire,
I was talking too. It's all good. But you made
you
all
was
the
spitting
good
hot
points,
fire,
P.
wasn't
That's all. Everything you said, though, P.
Right. You was spitting hot fire, wasn't
Yeah. Nope, I definitely was. But it's all good. Nah, well, we ain't gonna hold y'all though.
Nah, we're gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code.
What did we learn today, kids?
What did we learn
today? Tell them what they learned, P.
They learned that. Well, y'all should have learned that it's more of them coming over here than you think, and that means we need to unify, do some business with each other, and build our own ecosystem like they build in theirs.
Bam.
I mean, that's it. That's what you. That's something you need to bite on too, there, boy. Now.
And it had plenty of fat on it too, there. Now. You don't find out fat meat's greasy now.
I'm trying to told you. Nah.
That's real.
Now, love, peace, blessings, and Aloha Jackson. Nah.
Aloha from the flow high. Out the flow high. Okay, high.
Okay. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Face down in the bed, and we can get